Is technology at your work distracting you from actual work? Do you spend too much time troubleshooting PC or internet issues? IT Enabled can help. Our team of IT specialists can help you tackle your technology troubles and get you focused on growing your business in no time. Call to schedule your technology consultation. 936-225-3329. IT Enabled. We're here to help.
We are so excited to kind of take a little bit different road this month, but we are going to talk about the Forest Festival. It is the 37th annual Texas State Forest Festival presented by Brookshire Brothers, and we thought what better podcast to bring you this week since the festival is happening than to give you maybe some behind-the-scenes knowledge and some updates on what you can expect when you come out and join us at the festival. So we're excited to have Melissa Krager. Melissa is the Public Relations Manager. I was starting to say specialist. She's the specialist in everything at Brookshire Brothers.
There you go.
But more importantly today, Melissa is here on behalf of Brookshire Brothers as our presenting sponsor. And so thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having me here. I was actually trying to figure out how many years we've been the presenting sponsor.
You know, I looked and I was
lot.
looking back at all of these posters that we have, which I love that we do the backdrp with all the posters because it's really cool.
Yeah.
It gives a lot of... But y'all have been there a long time.
A long time.
Yeah, we truly appreciate it.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
We do too.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Brookshire Brothers, and then we'll jump into the festival and things like that.
Yeah, so Brookshire Brothers, this is actually, it's kind of fun because the festival is the same time as our 100th anniversary.
That's great.
So Brookshire Brothers started in 1921 right here in Lufkin, a small, country store, two brothers right after the First World War. Mm-hmm. And it's grown from there. And, now we reach all the way up to just above the DFW area, south of Houston, and then all the way into western Louisiana.
Yeah.
And Texas Hill Country. So it's kind of all over the place. We have almost 120 stores. But we started right here in Lufkin.
I love that.
Yeah. And it's great. It's grown so much too. And just, the different things that we do. Of course, we have our pharmacy and our fueling stations, but now we have a few coffee shops and a couple of event venues. So
if you've not been to the College Station store,
Yeah.
you need to stop if you're ever that way.
Yes, it's pretty fantastic. So we're ready for the students to come back and
awesome.
Just be a part of that community again. So
Yeah. Well, Brookshire Brothers has always supported the Chamber and the Forest Festival. And so we're just, like I said earlier, we're very appreciative. We love being able to put your logo on all of our stuff.
Yeah.
And, you've got a great foundation. Why don't you tell a little bit about the foundation?
Brookshire Brothers is all about being good people who sell good food and do good deeds. And so, we focus obviously on education and health and children and fighting food insecurity, but we also just focus on fun. We think that being a part of your community is being a part of the fun and bringing that. And so we do things like the Forest Festival and other fun events throughout the company, but we also believe in giving back a large portion of what we earn to different organizations. We have our Brookshire Brothers Charitable Foundation. That's a private or a separate 501c3 that we operate, but we also donate from the company side. So we just want to be a part of the community in all aspects.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about some cool things that are happening. So this year we've actually changed the Forest Festival from a 5-day festival to a 4-day festival. We just felt like that because of COVID and because of the numbers that we had seen over the years kind of decreasing, that let's make sure that every single second that we're out there was really being utilized to give back and to give the community something to really enjoy. So because of COVID numbers and things like that, we switched it to a 4-day. So we'll be kicking off on September the 16th, this Thursday, and we will be opening our gates at 5 p.m. So we hope that people will come out and support us. I'd love to have all of our sponsors and our teams and our just our whole group that's helped put this on, because our team's been working on this for 9 to 10 months.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. And I think that's one thing that over the years of doing events, people just think an event happens. They don't think about all the things that go on for months and months at a time. So it's like this finally, it's like ripping the Band-Aid off. It's finally here. We're excited.
Yeah. And all the people that are involved.
Yep.
It takes a lot of people to put on an
It
event
takes
this
about
big.
250 volunteers.
It's amazing.
So we're still looking for volunteers. So if you want to
Yeah.
show up. We will put you to work. But Thursday night, we're kicking off the evening with the corporate challenge, and that actually benefits the Lufkin Education Foundation. The foundation actually helps give innovative teacher grants. And so it's a great cause to raise money for. If you loved field day as a kid, you're going to love the corporate challenge. It's everything from a 4-way tug of war to the hoppity balls, everything in between. If you were part of the Expo Stampede earlier this
Yes.
year, it's kind of another version of that.
Yes.
So it's great turnout. That would be a lot of fun at 7:00 on Thursday night. So come out and check that out.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
for sure.
it will be. We've got a team that's going to
Oh,
participate.
great.
I will not be on that team, but a lot of our store directors here in Angelina County are
That's
going
gonna be fun.
participate. They did the Expo Stampede, and
Uh-huh.
they just had way too much fun, so they
It's-
had to do it again. Yeah,
It's just good team building.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Great camaraderie. It's a lot of fun to get out there and to get dirty and to laugh at
Yes.
yourself.
It was
Yes.
hilarious.
and your teammates.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you were a part of the Stampede earlier this year, or if you saw any of the news coverage or any of that, it was just a really fun time to get out there and do stuff that you don't normally do, like the little hoppity ball thing that I think that'll transfer over to this event.
Yeah.
So much fun. Just
Yeah.
It was a blast to watch. We laughed just hysterically.
Was that
it was,
the
it was a
event
good
you
time.
did? Was hoppity ball?
I did not. I did the roping.
nice.
I'm still a little salty about my results about all that went down. But we had a really good time with that. So if you want to come watch some people, I don't want to say make fools of themselves, but it's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
But so definitely looking forward to that event.
That's awesome.
So what about Friday? What happens
So
Friday?
so Friday we're having the Piney Woods Car Show, and we're not giving out awards this year. This is just a great way for you to show off what you've got. So we've got Jeeping for Jesus, the Jeep clubs, Corvette clubs, everything.
Very
It's
cool.
open so people can come out and be a part of that and show off their cars. We also are going to have live music every night. So if you want to come out and dance a little bit on the dance floor, we've got a beer garden. We'll have beer and wine.
Awesome.
So it's going to be good, going to be fun. Saturday, we actually start off really early that morning. So we've got our lumberjack fun run that starts at 8 a.m. So the kids have a 1 mile run, which is just the loop of the zoo. It'll be at the Ellen Trout Zoo. And then there's a 5K for anyone else that wants to run farther.
Oh, cool.
I would have to have someone coming after you
Yeah, dragging
to do a
Yeah.
5K. But it's great. And it's a beautiful area if you've never gone around the zoo lake. It's
Yeah,
so pretty.
It's pretty.
Is there an age limit on the kid one? Can I go run the 1 mile?
Run the 1 mile.
Does that count? 'Cause that might be all I can.
I thought you meant a minimum age limit.
No,
A max.
a maximum age limit on the kid.
Nice. Yeah.
Very cool.
So that's Live Well. Live Well helps support our fun run and helps put that on. We also have challenges going on between all of the schools. So all of their running teams will be competing that day, which is always a lot of fun to get to see all the kids out there. Yeah. And then later that day, we are excited for the first year ever. We're bringing in a barbecue contest. So the Big Axe Barbecue, because if your theme is around lumberjacks, you got to have axes.
Got it. Yeah.
Big Axe Barbecue, presented by Ferraris Heating and Air Conditioning. It's going to be a team of 4 for $125. They're going to be cooking everything from chicken to spare ribs, beef brisket, and pulled pork.
Awesome.
So if you like to barbecue, we would love to have you out there. Years ago, I put on Summerfest, and we did a huge barbecue cook-off. And
Yeah.
I knew those notes would come back in handy.
Oh,
one day.
yeah.
We've been pulling notes from all of that over the years.
So that's going to be a judged event, right?
It is a
so
judged
somebody
event.
will win the best barbecue,
That's
right? So
right.
if you think you have the bragging rights and you think you have the best barbecue, this is your chance
That's right.
to prove it.
It's
So-
going to be good.
That's awesome.
It's going to be good. So we're excited. Brandon Ferrara is he loves to cook.
Oh,
He
yeah.
loves to do barbecue. So this was right down his alley to be able to help us with this. We hope that next year we'll be able to actually take it and grow it to not just stay local, but to actually bring in people that are cooking for points and looking for ways to get to Houston and things like that.
Yeah.
So we're excited to be able to continue to grow this, hopefully year after
That's
year.
fantastic. And it sounds delicious.
Yeah. it's
So,
always
and then the Hush Puppy contest coming
Of
back,
course.
right? Tell us a little
Of
about
course,
that.
it's the 50th anniversary of the
50
Southern.
years.
Isn't that crazy?
50 years of Hush Puppies.
50
Long time.
years.
That's a lot of hush
That's
a lot of hush puppies.
Yeah,
A lot.
and I would not want to be a judge because that's a lot of
No.
hush puppies to
Yeah.
eat.
It is a lot of hush
Yeah.
puppies.
The barbecue, I think I could do.
Yeah.
Hush puppies, that's a lot of hush puppies.
It's a lot of carb.
That's a lot.
But McWilliams and Son has sponsored that the last few years. We love working with that team. They just help us get out the word. They help us throughout the day. Their team is incredible. They've created a digital computerized system to be able to tally the scores. So we have scores within seconds. But we're hoping for 50 years that we will have 50 teams. So we're really reaching back and trying to find teams that haven't competed in years for them to come back. I remember as a kid, some of my favorite memories growing up were actually coming with my mom and dad to the Force Festival.
Yeah.
And to actually go to the Hush Puppy contest. Mike Hunter and Clarky Brown. Mike was our music minister at First Christian when I was growing up, and Clarky Brown was a wonderful cook. But they won the Hush Puppy contest for years and years and years. I mean, they probably won it 10 or 12 years in a row.
Oh, wow.
So if you need a good hush puppy recipe, call me. I'll give you the recipe.
That's some
I
inside
now cook them
information.
at home.
You can say it's award-winning.
It's award-winning. That's right.
Literally
It's very good.
award-winning.
It's got jalapenos in it.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's always good.
sounds
Jalapenos
good.
and bacon, you can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
And then the whole week you'll have vendors out, right? Is that
No, it's just on Saturday.
Just on Saturday.
Yeah, so
Good.
starting Saturday morning, we'll have vendors
Okay.
that morning, and they'll go until that evening.
Perfect.
So if you are looking to shop and you want to get maybe some early Christmas gifts, come out and you can shop with our vendors.
Perfect.
We've got a great lineup for that. And then we've actually moved the cheer and palm competition to Sunday.
Yeah.
And people seem to be really liking that because it's easier to travel on Sunday.
For sure.
So that will be kicking off at 1:00 on Sunday, our cheer competition, as well as our pom pun. Isn't that crazy? I always thought it was pom pom. It's pom pun
Had no idea.
competition. Yeah, learned something today.
Interesting. Yeah.
But we've got teams from all across the area. We've got people from Lumberton and Silsbee and Price,
Yeah.
Hudson, Zavala, Lufkin. I mean, they're coming from all over. So
Which was harder to do in years past.
that's right.
Yeah.
On the evenings, it was hard for kids to get here.
Yeah, it'll be fun. That's one of our favorite. I have a daughter who is an aspiring cheerleader.
Nice.
And so we will definitely be in the stands
Oh,
on
Awesome.
Sunday watching that.
That's always so much
yeah,
fun.
it'll be fun.
Yeah, so that'll start at 1:00 and it will go for several hours. And we hope to have a great turnout on
Perfect.
Sunday. Yeah.
So tell us about one of my kids' favorite parts, and I think a lot of people's favorite parts. Tell us about the carnival.
Yeah.
So is this it's
yeah.
new this year?
we have a brand
right?
new carnival.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
So, over the last few years, we had the same carnival, I think, for 3 years in a row. Fantastic carnival. It's just that the way that ours fell this year, he was unable to come. So this is actually his best friend that he
cool.
recommended. He said, you'll have the same exact rides. You'll have the same exact experience. So
Awesome.
I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
But his name is Jason, and he's bringing in a huge carnival. And I just hear great things about him. He's been very easy to work with, which is always nice.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so food vendors will be set up, right?
Yeah,
so
oh, yeah.
funnel cakes, the turkey legs, all the original staples of extreme
That's
caloric
right.
intake. They're all ready for you.
That's exactly right. The ribeye sandwiches will be
Oh, my
available.
favorite part of the whole
the lemonade, the kettle corn.
Awesome.
Everything is going to be there. And so, that's always the best part is to walk around. And with us being out there for 4 days, all we do is eat festival food.
Yes.
So then we have to go figure out who we like the best.
Right.
And then we keep going back and back and back.
What she's trying to tell you is the food is handpicked for,
It's really
for
nice.
this. They're putting a lot of effort into
Only
making sure the
people
good
they
food is
like.
here.
That's
That's
right.
exactly
That's
right.
right.
We
If
end
it's
up with
not
a lot
good-
of powdered sugar on us
Yes.
throughout the week.
If it's not good, it won't be there. What about stuff for the kids? Well, there's some cool stuff going on this year for the kids. Tell us about that.
Our kids area is always one of the highlights, and that is actually put on by Angelina Beautiful Clean and the Texas Forestry Museum.
Yeah.
So they take care of pulling all of the vendors for the kids area, putting on acts and different things for them to learn and for them to learn about recycling. And I think this year they're making fun flowers out of water bottles. We've been saving
cool.
a lot of water bottles around
Awesome.
here. But it's always a great area for the kids and lots of fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. And a couple of new shows this year.
Yeah.
Or some different shows.
Yeah, we are excited. We're bringing in the Sea Lion Splash Adventure.
Love it.
And it
Can't
is a
wait.
huge, like multi 18-wheeler trucks that come in. They all hook together.
Wow.
Even when the show's not going on, you'll be able to see the sea lions swimming in the pools and everything else. So
that's neat.
looks like a phenomenal show. We're really excited about that one. And as always, we always try to have something with reptiles. So we have a new reptile adventure show. There's an 18-foot python that's coming. I will not be holding that.
You might be. I
No.
think you have a little one who's a fan of the reptiles,
She
right?
loves snakes, and it will probably wrap from head to toe around her. I want nothing to do with
That's going to
that.
be fun to watch.
And then he's got just, huge turtles and crocodiles. And
Love it.
I mean, he's got all kinds of stuff. So it looks like a
Super fun.
great show, very educational for the kids and hands-on. Of course, we always have our petting zoo. We've got a brand new petting zoo this year. Excited about that. Pony rides. Everybody loves the pony rides. So that'll be there. It's just, it's always good. The Forest Festival is a fun tradition. It's, the history of it was actually started in 1938 through the Angelina County Chamber of Commerce, and it was held in conjunction with the Angelina County Fair. And then that continued through 1953, and then it kind of halted, went away for several years, and then it's pretty cool. It actually used to be housed on the 30 acres that Lufkin Middle School now sits on.
Interesting.
So they used to average about 8,000 people a year back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s.
It's a big event back then.
It's a huge event. We've got some really cool photos on our website of the girls sitting on the logs at the end. And they're just really cool photos. But brought it back in 84 and moved to September in 1988. And I don't know why we've never moved from the hottest month of the year. But we've remained in there. So, what would be September without the Forest Festival?
Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So where can people learn more about coming to the Forest Festival? Do you need to buy tickets in advance? Can you buy them at the gate?
You can buy them at the gate.
How much does it cost?
$6.
$6 per person.
$6 a person, and it's a great deal for families.
Mm-hmm.
We want you to come and enjoy that. Then, of course, if you do ride things at the carnival, you will have to buy an armband that goes straight to the carnival. But $6 at the gate will get you into all the food and enjoyment that you can possibly intake in 4 days.
Awesome.
But you can go to the TexasStateForestFestival.com. You can go to the Lufkin Chambers website. You can go to our Facebook pages, Instagram. We've got everything on there. And we'll have all the entertainment from the Bear Hollow wood carvers to the Sea Lion Splash. You can figure out what time everything's happening.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to it. We'll be there, and we're just super excited. So I'm in Leadership Lufkin, so I think I'll be doing some volunteering.
We
this
appreciate
year.
that very
Yeah,
much.
I'll be out there working. So excited to see everybody out there. Is there anything else anybody needs to know about the Forest Festival?
No, we just appreciate all the sponsors. Go take a look at the website. Go look. Go shop at Brookshire Brothers for continue to support all of that they do for our community. But look at the other sponsors. We've got everything from multiple banks, multiple car dealerships, to everything in between. To Texas Size Selfie, who's actually supporting the Cheer and Palm this year. Multiple air conditioning and heating companies. It's always nice when the community comes together and supports an event that's been going on for so long. So tell the sponsors thank you when you see them in town.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And go do some business with the sponsors.
That's right.
For sure.
Yes.
We really appreciate all of them getting behind this event. And so it's this week, September 16th to the 19th. So Thursday, Friday,
Expo.
Saturday, Sunday at the Expo there in Lufkin. Don't forget about the fun run. If I can squeak into that kids race, I promise I'm going to do it. That might be all I can handle. But thank y'all so much. And thank you for listening to the podcast again this week. We will see you out here at the Forest Festival, and we will see you next week. Thank you so much.